or yeah, for this week to be read next week. In the previous scribe, Alice, if you are ready, could you give us a recap of last time?
Yeah, we woke up in the what was the inn called? The cheaper inn.
Pennyfold? Pennyfold?
Something. We woke up in the inn, and Nathaniel was gone, and same as Ty. Neil had come in to speak to us, and he had pretty much just left. He had claimed that Blackwater was behind the Ironside attacks, and we were discussing that when Lucia came in, and she came up to us. She explained how she was looking for Blackwater and that she was from the far north. There was a lot of conversations between us. Lucia mentioning how her family creates jewelry and like works with private clientele. That she's traveled a long way. She's fought a giant, and that she was drafted for this journey. Another woman approached us. Her name was Lucy, and she was asking us to help with her dad, John McDarrell, to help him to get him to come back to the town because he's stubbornly refusing to leave his farm despite the danger of the bandits. We asked her for any information on Blackwater, and she just said that the bandits that he's loved and he's known for bringing money into the town. She'd seen Neil around, but she didn't know who he was, and she didn't know of any criminals. She didn't recognize the name Citral, which was the elven leader of the Bloodhand, I think.
That's what you believe, yes.
Yeah. Lucy. Lucy's it gives us her address, and she agrees to listen out for information for us. It was just soon after that Lucia revealed she wasn't actually human, and then once we kind of learned of Lucia's motives, we were like, okay, we'll bring you to Blackwater and we'll officially join his employ, take on the job, because we were struggling with it beforehand. When we get to Blackwater's thing, Lucia has a bit of tension with the guards at the front because she had tried to get in beforehand, but she was refused access because they didn't know who she was. But when we do get in, Blackwater and her, they kind of establish a semi-business relationship where basically Lucia's trying to establish favor with Blackwater, but he seems quite suspicious of her. Lucia, she asked for half the reward, but the rest of us took the entire reward for taking on the job, which was 300 gold pieces each. And then we pretty much just left straight after that. On our way back into town, we were heading towards the barracks where the orc was being held. On the way, we met Father Duval, who thanked us, and he was saying he was a cleric who works in the town. It was then revealed Lucia has vestments, and that she worships the god Tyr. And pretty much we went to the barracks. We spoke to the mayor. What was it she wanted again? She gave us 20 gold, and she was thanking us for bringing in the supplies and for helping the town pretty much. I think, did she ask us to do anything?
I don't think she asked you to do anything directly other than keep her informed if you find out anything. I believe you kind of told her that you were working for Blackwater, and she seemed happy.
Tell her that it's the Irontide and not just bandits too.
Yeah. So
we gave information, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We gave her information, and then we were allowed to interrogate the prisoner. Alice is very keen on just killing the prisoner, but Lucia was more interested in basically putting him under new management and making him pay for his crimes through slavery. So with this kind of information in mind, the party decided to basically offer a deal in a sort of way. We lied about giving him a deal, basically saying we'll help you not get executed, pretty much. And through that, we convinced him to give us a lot of information. We found out that the Irontide are behind it. that the orcs that were working for them were actually enslaved. They'd been basically kidnapped and like turned into soldiers, which is like what this orc had been. We learned about Captain Greaves, who is a respected leader, and we got a physical description how he carries a great sword. He's really fair to the conscripted orcs. The orcs don't actually know the goals of the Iron Tide, other than that they tend to be slavers, which Bell, I think, revealed to us. Once that was established, we found that there was actually two main groups, and that the place that they're staying was several days' journey, and is on top of a dwarven ruin, and they're excavating, and that there's about 30 soldiers there, and then there's another base where he was at, which is in the east, and that's pretty much where we left off. We had just left off with the orc.
Yeah, so you didn't know exactly where this base was, but according to him, it is somewhere to the east of the town.
Yeah.
And he did say something about the main forces of the Iron Tide being split in two, correct?
Yeah, that's the two. Like that's what the two bases. It was Major Greaves, I believe, is like the leader of the one to the east, and then the main one where the Iron Tide are based is to the west, and that's. It's like we don't know exactly where we don't know exactly how far it is, but we know it's. Or we don't know exactly where it is, but we know it's a couple days and it's on top of a dwarven ruin.
One of those.
Yeah. That is what it sounded like. All right. Well, go ahead.
Hope I got everything. I hope I got everything.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Thank you for that recap. So as I displayed, it is the 91st of summer at 11:10 in the AM. You finish your discussion with the prisoner, and he seems nervous but hopeful that you will get him released from here. What does the group want to do?
I suppose, are we done speaking to him?
Alice reluctantly nods and says, I suppose we go speak to Do we go speak to Blackwater or go into the town for a bit?
I guess we could check in again with the mayor. Did she say she wanted to, she wanted information, right? So we could let her know what we learned.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is everything we wanted, right? Because originally we had like places to go investigate, but at the end of the day, we just need to know where the base is. So
yeah, so you are, I believe, now working for Blackwater.
Yep.
There was a couple of points of interest he wanted you to look into, but there's also the grandfather of that one woman who she wanted you to go try to bring her, her grandfather in because she was worried about him.
Mm-hmm.
That was to the east, and there were some points of interest to the west as well. So,
but our goal for Blackwater was initially just to find the base.
Yes,
right?
Which is why he gave you some of those coordinates, as they might reveal the base or possibly more information.
Yeah,
that's kind of the main objective right now.
Yeah, so we pretty much have the info he needs, but the side quest right now is there is someone's grandpa who is not willing to come to the town. So I guess that's up to you two. If we want to go do that first or go to Blackwater first.
I'd say we've got Go ahead.
I was gonna say we could maybe just, because like the way towards that is we can head into Blackwater's estate, tell him that, and we can maybe ask him if he knows anything about dwarven ruins to the west, because that could narrow our search.
Mm-hmm. I also think he would like us to, if we are to come back, he would probably like us to have confirmed the location, right? Because we've got an idea now, we've got a rumor of where it could be. But he probably wants us to go check it out and be like, it is, and come back and tell him for sure, right?
Yeah.
My logic was just that we have the hint of the dwarven ruin, right? And
exactly.
Considering he's like from the area and like a lord, he might know of because we know the expected distance, and we know it's over dwarven ruin, and I feel like there's not going to be many dwarven ruins around here.
Right. That is going to eliminate some of the options. Yeah, I think that's fine to just be like, hey, we learned a little bit more information. Here it is. We're going to go check him out now. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could also talk to the mayor. The mayor might have information.
Yeah, she might. We didn't bring up Dwarven. No, we didn't have a reason to bring up Dwarven ruins. Yeah, we can check back in with her and be
Yeah,
like,
since
yeah, we're
we're-
gonna go talk to the mayor. Maybe
we're-
she'll let you free. Ha ha
Ha ha ha
ha.
ha. What do you think, Flick? I don't want to.
I think
take
either
over.
are valid options. Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's, I think it's just basically like order operation. So it's, we have more information, go to Blackwater, let them know that we have that information. Also, Delp makes a great point of like, yeah, like this is what we're being told so far, but doesn't mean it's like 100% accurate. So there's no harm in still going out to investigate
I'm
anyways.
sure he's gonna want us to verify any rumors because this is what it is. I mean, you know, it's out of the prisoner's mouth.
Yeah.
Who knows if he's telling
Exactly.
And considering the
think-
strength of the strength that we've come across so far, we can't do anything on our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would just be go and take a look and get out of there if we find the whole.
If it's cray cray.
Yeah, exactly. Run away.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're already here, so let's talk to the mayor. Let's go to Blackwater and just say, hey, this is what he told us. Do you know where the Dwarven ruins are? And if he doesn't, then that gives him time to research it while we're like out. And then we can go and start checking out these spots
Actually
and just
start
like
checking out
verify
spots,
the information.
Does
that all sound fair?
Yeah, I think that sounds more than fair. But as well, like, we do have that grandfather to try save, but I wonder if I don't know if Lucy would feel betrayed, but if we could ask Blackwater to send like a group of soldiers himself, and like that saves us time from going. I don't know.
Well,
I
I
don't
figured he was kind of
that's
on
what
the
he's
way.
paying you guys to do.
Yeah,
He has a bunch of mercenaries working on his latest planned excursion or project, but he's kind of delegated that work to your group.
Yeah.
And I guess you could tell him we got other stuff to do and you should send someone else, but he might get annoyed.
Yeah. I did figure he was on the way to one of these of interests, so we could just two birds, one stone. That was my thought.
I hadn't realized. If that's the case, then I agree with you.
Nice.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, dude.
You go to the mayor's office to speak with her again. Luckily, she is not currently busy, so she'll say, sure, come in. Is there something else we need to discuss?
Alice will.
Alice.
I bump one of you two, like, go on. I'm the mental one of the group, and she doesn't want to talk to me.
You talk the most, so I'm not sure why we have to take on duties of talking to the mayor.
Well,
but
because I'm mental.
Yeah.
Haha! Welcome.
I'm so sorry for being late. I set my alarm earlier, and then I accidentally, the alarm, and then you pass out after.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But let us continue. Okay, so Mayor Asher would look a little concerned as you say, "I am the mental one." She kind of looks to you, looks to the other two, and says, "Well, was there something specific we still needed to talk about? I thought we had covered everything."
I would say, well, we talked to the prisoner.
Oh, right. What did you find out?
So it turns out that there's a lot more. Sidebar. Did we told the mayor that this is
all right? So you say you kind of
character.
Like one moment you like huddle everyone at the other end of the room. She's like,
No, this was an out of character sidebar.
Are we doing a flashback? Maybe on the way up the stairs you were talking about this.
I was gonna say the mayor knows that it's the Iron Tide, right? we already spilled that
We mentioned that
information.
before, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
not spoiled. Go ahead.
So this is not new. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so I'd say the prisoner did give us some information regarding where we could probably find the main base of the Iron Tide who are here. So we're gonna take that information to Blackwater. But I know, exciting news if it's true. But he mentioned something about there being like dwarven ruins. Is that something that
Dwarven
that you know
ruins.
of? Yeah, he said that that basically like the
base is on top of some dwarven ruins that they've been kind of excavating.
to the west.
She says,
Yeah.
well, actually, according to my father, Palor rest his soul, this whole area was sort of a large dwarven city during the Tharian Empire. It's believed that this barracks was one of the buildings that survived the cataclysm, actually. But I don't... you probably should ask Blackwater. He's actually the historian and arcane studier of the town. Other than that, maybe the old man knows something. She says, I don't know of any specific spots. I'm sure there are probably little ruins of the old empire dotted all over, like miles and miles around here, such as these buildings. But yeah, I don't know of a specific spot where there's a huge ruin that they might be camped out on. That's a good clue, though. That could be helpful.
Hopefully, it narrows it down. Also,
she says, "How did you get him to reveal so much? I didn't hear any screams.
Don't worry.
Hopefully nothing too too.
Lucia, you can talk.
Lucia comes back and talking.
Alice suddenly pushes Lucia. Speak, talk.
Well, how can I say? Lucia kind of just twirls her thumbs a little bit. Where I'm from, torture isn't exactly the most, we found the most effective way of getting information out of people.
She nods and says, "Yes, I was joking a bit. Sorry, I wasn't hoping you tortured him. I'm just surprised that you were able to get him to tell you something. Would have thought he would have, clamped up."
Well, he in truth, he doesn't really have that much of swearing fealty to the Iron Tide. According to him, he comes from another village that the Iron Tide raided and he was forced to join up. So, no real lasting loyalty to them, if that makes sense.
So she, I'll say, with Flick, with your passive, you and Alice, your passive insight, she seems a little skeptical. She says, well, I mean, at the end of the day, he chose to fight and kill innocent people. I don't feel too bad for him. He didn't have to follow the orders. I mean, yes, it may have meant his death, but at least other people.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
I
I can certainly agree with that.
But
I think we're missing a key detail of our negotiation tactic here, Lucia.
We lied to him.
I was just about to say that.
We kind of lied to him.
oh, what did you tell him?
how did
I
he lie?
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
He
I
might
said that
really
we put in a
talk.
nice word of, I'd say we put in a word about instead of asking you, instead of considering executing him, he do recompense.
So she kind of gets a bit of a cold tone, and she says, "There's been no decision on if he is to be executed or not, but I will take this into consideration that he's given us this information, and should it prove useful to you, perhaps we'll figure out a different fate. But I make no promises. This, for all I know, this orc could have killed many innocent citizens, and the only reason he's helping us now is because he lost in a battle. And unlike his
Of
friends
course.
who are already dead, he still lives. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
If
I've
you told
personally
him,
just find, oh, sorry.
she says, if you told him that his life would be spared for the information, that is not a guarantee.
I didn't promise any guarantees with that one.
I think she did. Was
And I'm not doing.
Try.
Sorry, what
Yeah, I
you say,
just
Bill?
say try.
Try, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I
Blackwater
personally
and
don't
I
have
will...
any vested interest in his actual survival. I am just personally speaking from a pure economic standpoint that, it's much better to make use of an orc than spilling his blood out in the streets. A free worker is a free worker.
He says, well, a free worker, that's called a slave, and it is illegal within the Teruvian Empire. She says, it's true that he would be more valuable for his strength to help rebuild, and who knows, maybe as part of his, if he isn't put to death, then perhaps that will be something that will be asked of him to repay the debt of the damage he's caused. But we would never force, it would be a choice. It wouldn't be forced upon him.
Mm-hmm.
A deal.
Personally, I see this less as slavery and just more of him working for the village to repay for what he's done.
Yes, by choice, it might be an option given, which he would have the choice to not take it, but at that point, there might be more dire consequences.
Alice raises her hand, like in the classroom.
Cute.
So the woman, who is probably not much older than you, looks over and says, yes. Maybe she actually is your age.
Oh boy.
Alice is like 20, so...
Oh, actually, you're older than her then. She looks like she's 18 or so.
Damn.
I was just going to suggest that, like realistically, he wasn't... Like, he was probably threatened, and most people would do what he did in his position. And yes, slavery is illegal, but you could say you can work to pay back what you've taken, as Lucia said, or you could take death, and it'd be his choice. It might be quite an easy deal. And either way, you portray yourself as a fair mayor, for one.
Pay through your labor, pay through your death. Those are your two options. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and
that is how we often do justice, but the decision is, often left to the one who has done the crime.
I would say if you are going to execute him, you probably want to do it quite viciously, considering the position you're in. Morale amongst the orcs shouldn't be too good, and seeing what's happened, like the results of their labor end in such a violent death, might cause a lot of them to either rebel or just leave, their employ. Considering we know that they're now enslaved.
Give me a persuasion. I'll say disadvantage on that.
Seriously?
Well,
one of us is like, don't kill him. The other one's like, kill him viciously.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't care.
What Alice is trying to say is that if you are going to kill him, make an example out of him.
Make it worth it, right?
Make an example out of him so that it might ruin
any
the
other orcs who are
yeah. Okay, do you want me to roll still, or
yeah, you could do like I said, persuasion disadvantage.
Okay.
One more? Oh my god.
She says, I understand
Wow.
there are reasons to do something like that. The problems I see, first of all, none of the Iron Tide live in this town, so none of them would see the execution. They might only hear of it through secondary means, if at all. And secondly, I feel it...
You have walls you can put him on.
She says, "Yes, I know. I know it is a popular tactic to put heads on pikes or hang people from the rafters, but
personally, I would rather you just don't kill him at all. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you gotta do it, you may as well make the most of it.
Make a show out of it.
She says, I just
Sorry, Mayor. I know it's not nice.
I
do
feel
apologize
like
for my subordinate butting in a little bit there.
She says, "Oh no,
I'm not your subordinate, Lucia.
I'm." She says, I don't have much of a stomach for that sort of macabre display, I guess." She says, coming from a politician or being a politician's daughter, in the Inner Empire, that sort of tactic was not often used. I feel it a bit distasteful, though. I mean, the effectiveness of it, there can be an argument there. I don't know.
I feel like you're in a really shit position because you're under siege, and like your people are dying. My whole thing is like this is an innocent town, and like I would rather see innocents survive through one violent death than like a really big bunch of violent death.
That is kind of you to say. The biggest reason the orc might be put to death is to give the people a bit of a sense that justice is still being carried out in these uncertain times. But I have no wish to make a display out of someone's body once they've been killed. It is not really smiled upon in the teachings of Palor. Since the dead should be honored and buried. Maybe not honored in this case, but at the very least put back into the ground. From the growth of the crops, the body returns to the earth to I don't know, whatever religious saying might be for Palor.
Fertilizer.
There's also a chance that it has opposite effect and enrages them and they attack even more.
Sons, chapter 15, verse 25. No. So yeah, she says the dead should be buried, not hung on the wall. In my opinion.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying though, Alice, and I appreciate your care for the town. It seems
you can see why I usually hold my tongue.
It's like, it's fine. But it seems like since you all have gotten here, things have been kind of turning in our favor. So I hope that such tactics of barbarism don't become necessary. I'm hoping with your help we can remain a civilized border town.
Agreed.
Plus, I think that compelled restitution under lawful sentence probably be more beneficial to bounce back from this entire crisis than doing anything macabre, as you say, with any bodies.
I agree.
Of the deceased.
And I think it sets a good example that even though we're out here in the frontier areas, we still carry the torch of civilization, as my father would say. So, anything else you find out, though, please let me know.
Did we mention the East? This is out of character.
You didn't tell her any of Blackwater's coordinates. You just kind of mentioned it.
Just in my notes from last session, the second group was to the east, I believe. I misheard that.
Yeah, so one of the coordinates was east, and two of them were west. The Blackwater ones he wanted you to check.
Yeah. That's not information we got from the prisoner. That's just Blackwater sending us out to do stuff.
Yeah, the prisoner didn't have coordinates. He just said that the
didn't he say that there's a camp east and there's a camp west because they're split into two groups?
He said the camp was west. He didn't say anything about east.
Mm-hmm.
To the
I'm
east,
misremembering. My bad.
No, you're fine. To the east, there is the one point of interest and the farmer that his daughter. Was it his daughter or his granddaughter? I think it was his granddaughter.
I can check the notes.
She wanted you to convince him to come to the town where it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of a side quest to the east. But the main quest, as far as you know, and especially with the new information, is somewhere to the west.
Yeah.
At least.
She says you should check in with Blackwater about that that ruins information you got. He might have some coordinates for you.
Well, isn't his trial supposed to be in a little bit? So we may as well just catch him together. As his
the trial
legal
hasn't been
trial.
scheduled yet.
Oh, I
He's
thought.
got a-
Sorry,
Lucy-
out of character. I thought you said that yesterday was going to be shortly after. Oh, sorry,
It's the
last
same day.
week is shortly.
Yeah, it's
after,
the same
yeah.
day. So the trial was going to be tomorrow. But
Okay.
if you think we should delay it to see if his coordinates or if his information is good, I can certainly do that.
I think it would only be fair. We might be able to, give him more benefit of the doubt if he's telling the truth.
She nods and says, all right, well, I'll at least wait till you verify his information, and then we can do the trial.
Sure.
Then we murder him.
Then we kill
Then
him.
murder.
I volunteer as tribute.
No, you don't. That's not how that works. All right, well, okay.
I
go
do
ahead.
have one more question. Hypothetically, if we're gonna go see Mr. Blackwater after this, is that right, everyone?
Mhm.
Should we go see Mr. Blackwater after this?
Yeah, just to bring him the new information and see if he might be able to tell us where these ruins are. Save us some time.
Yeah. On the way over,
Since
we'll
you
reestablish the plan, so you're all caught up.
Yeah,
I know
no
that you needed to rush off to the bathroom just there.
She looks a little flustered at that. It's like, what? Like, what? What are you talking about?
Would never
it's-
use the bathroom.
Since you and Mr. Blackwater have the most to say about this orc's particular fate, I want to inquire specifically. We're most likely going to be counting all those Iron Tide folks a little bit later, once we go venturing out. Which might, if I put in a little quest, if it's possible, for how can I say this? If forced labor through restitution is the way we might go with this fella, might it be best that we spare the other orcs instead of being forced to kill? I think it'd be better if we keep as many as alive. Again, just to help with bouncing back from this whole crisis.
She says, how would you keep them alive if you're going to fight them? I don't know if they'll just leave if you ask nicely.
Not every fight has to end with the loser dying.
She says, well, in war, that's very often the case. But, I mean, of course, if you find a way to spare them and you wish them to all stand trial, I mean, we'll do our best to accommodate. My assumption was that you would have to fight them and possibly defend yourselves.
I mean, just because we have to fight and defend themselves doesn't mean we have to take them out lethally.
Well, if you bring more back here, we can have trials.
Thank you so much.
She says, just don't risk yourself by taking prisoners and then, having your camp be in danger of someone escaping and slitting your throat during the night. Sometimes it's in war. It's not. What's the word?
Feasible.
Yeah, it's not productive to try to take and keep prisoners in a camp. Sometimes, unfortunately, there's just no time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, we'll do what we can.
She says, I know you'll all do your best. So, But yes, if you want to bring people back here, we shall decide their fates just like the other one.
Mhm.
All right. So what do you want?
And my axe.
And my axe.
I think we say goodbye unless there are any more questions.
All right.
I don't have anything.
Cool.
So the group is going to leave the barracks.
Yeah.
And
where
start
are you?
walking over to Blackwater.
Blackwater's.
Could we speak to Lucia on the way over?
Sure.
Lucia says no.
So what do you say to Lucia as you're walking through the streets?
Lucia, I understand. Why do you keep calling us subordinates?
Hmm?
You keep calling us
Oh.
subordinates.
Oh, it makes us seem more official, like a company.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
About
then,
you. You
just
seem
a
like the
bunch of,
poorest one of us.
I think I prefer associate.
As do I.
Or hired muscle.
She tried to hold a smile, even though she definitely felt a nerve pinched right there.
Yep.
Or it could be your crew, since you are a. Well,
I will just say this. I'm happy to work with you. I'm not working for you unless you're paying me.
We all nod.
and so far we're getting paid more than you are.
Nod.
You are just being paid in coin in the here and now. I am here on a more business venture to procure coin over the long run.
Hmm.
So I need to look like I have as much leverage as possible for my own gain.
Yes, if you're only here for your own gain, then leave.
Dun dun dun.
Excuse me?
We are here on our own journey. Flick and Bell, they saved me a long time ago. You have just arrived and we gave you an in with Blackwater. So far, you're the one who owes us. If anything, we have more leverage upon you. And on top of your business journey, your kingdom is so far away that, actually procuring a business deal will probably be more expensive in the long run. Alice frowns because she has no idea how she knows this.
Yeah.
Well, I can think of many reasons why Chaur here is of interest. Especially since a location like this, under volatile constraints, would need a solid business partner to bounce back from this entire crisis. I think that both of us can agree we're here for the betterment of these people.
Yes,
I think
one of
Alice
us.
just wants a little bit more respect.
Oh, yes, it is.
Alice will
And
look at the
my
cat on
axe.
Bell's
Sorry.
shoulder and narrow his eyes and go, "You're getting questioned later as well, little cat."
Uh-oh.
I agree. She's the one that's
you're
talking.
you're not perfect friends. That's what I'm getting.
They
Don't
saved
change
me,
the
and I very
subject.
much appreciate them. I meant to question them as find out who they are. I don't even know his favorite color.
Very important.
My favorite color is boundaries.
Ooh, boundaries. Oh my god, I'm going to know so much if I don't know your favorite color. Whatever shall I do?
That's so funny.
And we arrive at Blackwater.
So you have
You know what? I'll let.
this little. Or go ahead. You got something else?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say while we're walking there and after that sort of exchange, Lucia will go. You know what? I think you as a group, you are having struggle thinking about your place in this current group right now in this current arrangement by the sounds of how things are between each other. How about in the spirit of jolly cooperation working together, since we are all getting paid in our own way, then it's probably better that we all work together.
Exactly.
Together.
No
not
subordinate.
Shake hands.
Alice will happily nod and start skipping towards Blackwater.
Belle will just shake Alice.
We're gonna find our
Like,
way.
Here we go.
Then Lucia kind of looks to the other two. Was she dropped on her head or something?
Maybe. No one knows.
I mean, sounds like it. She said she had amnesia, can't remember anything, and yet she claims she's of noble birth.
I never said that.
You did say it last session.
No, I said that she doesn't remember where she comes from.
I also said that.
I think it was that
Oh.
Alice has an air of nobility, but no one can know for sure. But I'm not sure.
She seemed to know things and act in ways that a noble would act. I believe that
There
was
you go.
the.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, she never actually said she was a noble, but you would get that feel from her as a noble yourself. That like
But I
she
also
might
know
be
what a
some
joy it was.
like annoying cousin that you have, like the way they act as well.
There you go.
But
And
all right.
Raven reveals how he feels about Alice.
Well, no, I mean, Raven doesn't have an opinion, but nobles, most people would agree. Most nobles act annoying.
True.
Fact.
Anyway, so you would arrive at the estate. You would be let in, of course, and you go speak with Blackwater. He says, "That was quick. Do you have any news?"
Oh my god, what's wrong with his forehead?
Right.
Did it grow last
His
time?
brain is just so huge.
Just staring at
Yeah.
him.
I didn't mean to say that in character.
Every time, yeah.
I mean, it's been the same picture for like 5 years since I made him.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah, it's although I probably should just make a new picture for him because I think that was a yeah. Anyway, what are you gonna say to
You
Blackwater?
can always find something good online.
Mhm.
Right.
So there's this orc, see? No.
Okay, so as me to your Blackwater, well, back. We had a little talk with our little guest in the jail. Seems like Mr. Orc himself there was apparently part of the Iron Tide by force after his village has been raided. It was either be one of us or we're gonna kill you, and it's so unpleasant, unfortunately.
This is not an uncommon story in the Nazic Empire, but
Definitely, I agree.
his life is in danger, so I'd be careful what you believe when he says things. He might just be telling lies to save himself. In any case,
care less if he was cured on a pike or was all lived.
Well, did you find any useful information out?
Lucia kind of looks Belle.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you want to tell him about the ruins?
She'll nod and say, he, first of all, I think it's important that if what he tells us is true, that there is a base, to the west, a few days travel on top of dwarven ruins. Might be what we're looking for, and we thought you might have a better idea of where these ruins might be and might eliminate some of the options, might save some time.
This is a few days west.
You mentioned that they were also like excavating, like so.
Nods.
So he'll
maybe you would know something out there that'd be worth looking for.
He'll walk over to one of his bookcases and pull out a scroll, which he kind of unfurls to show kind of a local map with a couple of markings on it. He stares at the area for a couple of moments. He says, I don't know of any particular ruin out that way, though, I mean... Perhaps the Iron Tide knows of something I don't. Interesting.
They may have stumbled on something.
He says maybe. Unfortunately, I would need more information.
Fair. But the mayor did say that we are on top of lots of dwarven ruins, so it might not be as much of a narrowing detail as we'd hope.
He nods. He says, "This is true. I've done digs all over this area. It was one of the reasons I requested to come out here in the first place. The capital city of the Therian Empire existed in this area. It was huge, spanned miles.
Interesting.
So there was a lot of. There's still probably a lot of underground ruins to be discovered."
Secondly, he said that even if we were to find this base of operations and the force that guards it, that he says that they have split, that the main force of the Iron Tide has been split in two. So if we do find this camp and we do contend with the numbers there, we can expect as much, maybe greater, to come after us after. So we might need to plan for a bigger fight if we were to ever actually go knocking on their door.
He says, "Of course, I wouldn't expect you to charge blindly into hundreds of soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
But a good first step would be to locate those hundreds of soldiers, and then we can judge better what's needed. If there is a large force, then we might have to try to conscript some help. Though, at this point, I think my mercenaries are probably the best force we're going to get without trying to go to high guard, and that might take too long. Well, I can look into getting more mercenaries, but I think we're just going to be limited by being out on the frontier. There's not much profit out here, so you're not going to find the best people. No offense."
Out of curiosity, this is out of character. We, as the party, are aware that he's trying to mount his own expedition, correctly? Right? Or is that something that was between him and Ty? I'm trying to remember that information.
He said, well, I don't know if the group asked him about all the people here, but I think he did mention a couple of times that he's planning an expedition. Like, I think when you first met him, he said, "You'll have to forgive the state of my house, but I'm getting ready for an expedition." And you've heard from multiple people that he's known for these archaeological digs and explorations.
So I guess I would say, is there any coincidence there that you're an expedition, but at the same time the Iron is invading and also digging for something?
He says, "No, my expedition is quite far." He says, "I plan to travel to the lost city of Issyk, or at least the ruins of Issyk." He says,
where's that?
So you all would immediately know what he's talking about. Issyk is a city that about 100 years ago just went dark, and people later found out that a huge horde of undead had destroyed it. No one really knows where the horde came from, but survivors had claimed that they seemingly came, just rose from nowhere and just kind of slaughtered everyone. Only some people got out of the city, and the Empire kind of abandoned it just because of the overwhelming number of undead in the area. So it's just like a city that is there, but no one but the undead live there. Mostly ghouls and other low-level creatures.
So hearing this, we would think that's dangerous.
You probably would, yeah. You'd be like, "You're gonna go to where?"
You don't think that the Iron Tide is there, do you?
He says, "Issyk?" No, Issyk would be... I mean, it's very far to the north, and it would be very dangerous for them to bring an army to. Not something you can hide from the undead who live there. While they might be formidable mercenaries, I don't think they have the skill to take out the whole city of undead. Even the Empire hasn't had the resources to do that.
Is now the best time for an expedition, with the Iron Tide running wild outside of the gates, or are you
He says,
Planning
well,
this for after that problem's solved.
this was planned before I knew the Iron Tide would attack, so it has thrown a bit of a wrench in my plans. But I still have all these people here and I'm paying them, so we're doing what work we can to prepare for the expedition. And once the Iron Tide is taken care of, we shall start. He says, by the way, and I was going to mention this later, you are welcome to join me. You seem to be very able, very skilled mercenaries, and assume you are successful in helping with the Iron Tide. I could probably use you in Issyk.
Should we get back to that later? That late? Should we do that later?
Oh,
Maybe
of
talk about
course.
it later.
That's
Let's survive this one first. is what
yes.
you're
That
saying.
is a discussion for after the Iron Tide is dealt with. But I was going to mention it, assuming this business partnership goes well. I would love to have you along for that. So,
Alice nods.
or go ahead.
Just back to the camp to the west. Like, is there any major like dwarven ruins, like rumors or like major places that you've been? Maybe like you started excavating but stopped for whatever reason. That maybe rumors or stories that the Iron Tide might believe in.
No, trust me, if I knew of any digging spots over there, I would have told you immediately. So,
Alice, can I insight check him?
sure, give me an insight check.
Fuck!
You're not
Use all
sure.
my luck.
He's crafty.
Oh man.
Yeah, you
His
wouldn't. You wouldn't
forehead.
really.
Someone else do it.
You wouldn't get a good feeling like for or against what he's saying. But
Okay.
he says if you are able to find the smaller base, perhaps you can get information about the coordinates for their larger base. And I would like to know about this dig they're doing. Perhaps there's information we can uncover that would be of use.
Is there all maps of the Dwarven City in the town that we could maybe look at?
He says, I've constructed a couple of sketches from information I've dug up, but there's nothing in particular to the west of here that would make sense.
There's nothing at all.
He says it's plains area. I mean, there probably was city there back 1,000 or so years ago, but I mean, as far as I know, it's all just plains and forests these days, ever since the regrowth.
Alice nods. If anyone else wants to ask any questions, they can go ahead. Or if you want to continue telling them about going to the east.
Yeah, does anyone else want to speak up? Alright.
Can we
that's a good
think
point.
of
Well,
the golden picture?
he would say, well, as I said, the first thing you should do is probably look into those coordinates and see if you can get any more information. Let me know what you find. Good job with the interrogation. Says, I'll see if I can look through some of my old studies and find anything. He says, on the way out, there's an elven woman. You should speak with her. She is my research partner and might have some information that I've forgotten.
So just to clarify, of course, we're just being sent as scouts, really.
No.
Well, I mean, you are able-bodied mercenaries. I leave the judgments of how these should be handled up to you. If you feel you can defeat these Iron Tide, you should do so. But if you feel they might be a danger, then by all means come back and perhaps we could think of another plan. I would...
Yeah, a force that seems to be in the triple digits might be a little too much for
People.
us to handle.
Well, I'm hoping the group they left behind here is more in the double digits. Something more that you can deal with.
Just outside the game, I think the guy, the orc, mentioned about 30 people, like 30 soldiers.
Under Graves' command, yeah. It's kind of strange that they would have multiple bases. I mean, you would think they must be up to something else if they only sent some of their forces here.
Yeah.
He says, but yeah, use your best judgment, but realize that even my resources are limited. So if you can't solve the problem with your blades, maybe one of your other skills could help. He says, our main focus is to figure out where these Irontide are, and then take it from there, where their main base is. He says, I might even be able to enlist some help from some of my political allies if I show them that we've made progress on finding their main base. So,
how would you contact them?
This is magic, of course. And he winks.
Mr. Blackwater.
Yes.
Lord Blackwater. Getting the information out from the orc that we did, I did give him say to him that I put him a little word of, maybe instead of, say, executing him for, crimes, if it might be more beneficial to keep him alive and as some sort of forced recompense, just for the damage they caused.
Says you should be careful, Lucia. Technically, such offers would be a crime. Even though you are of noble blood, you do not have the ability to judge trials that are in this part of the world. He says, of course, I'm not going to turn you in or anything, but I can't guarantee that any deals you made with him I would honor.
I'd say this is less slavery and more compelled restitution under a lawful sentence.
He says, well, slavery would be illegal, but what I'm saying is that you cannot necessarily offer prisoners leniency for services unless you are the judge of their trial.
I had no intent if he lives or dies to fight on his behalf. He made his own luck, and if I had to say what I had to say in order to get the information out of him, I just don't prefer getting my hands dirty with gratuitous torture.
He says, my first instinct was going to be to put him to death. He says it would help improve morale within the town. That said, if he has provided you with valuable information, I can take that into account.
So we plan to go, clearly, and validate this information. So the mayor said that she would consider staying his trial until we can return with whether he gave us good information or not.
He seems annoyed. He says, of course she would. All right, well, if she has agreed, then we shall wait, but I feel it would be more valuable to make an example of him quickly. Says people are already on edge. They need to see that the justice will be served.
We understand. We'll try to make short work of it.
He says, all right.
On that note, shall we go?
He says, good luck to you.
Elven woman!
Alright, so as you are walking out, you do see there is an elf sitting amongst some of the makeshift bookcases and piles of books. She is at a table with a book open, reading, and several stacks of books next to her. You yell, hey elf.
In a polite way, yeah.
Hey elf.
Yeah, in a way that
So-
sounds good.
So she
Like,
looks,
elf.
she looks up, kind of eyes wide. You hear a chuckle from somewhere, and she says, "Me?" And you would see.
Yes.
Do any of you have knowledge of nature,
I don't think
I don't have
or
proficiency
have any
in nature.
reason to know anything about the elves or the elven, race?
No.
Well, a little bit
Unless-
from my character's lineage.
Okay. She is definitely a high elf. Her features could not be more high elf. Very, what's the word for it? Like,
Regal?
regal, yeah, like angular
Pompous.
face, large ears, kind of
Nudie.
poking out from under her hood.
The whole thing.
Actually, wait, no, never mind. Her ears are kind of hidden, but you might see little points. So she stands up and smiles and says, Lyra's my name. It's good to meet you. Oh, you're the mercenaries. Hello. She says, yes, I've heard of you.
I like this woman.
Apologies for the rude introduction, Miss Lyra.
So it's fine. I am an elf,
co-worker.
so that was accurate. I do prefer Lyra, though.
Not.
What can I do for you?
I don't want to like cut anyone off, so if anyone wants to say anything, say something before I do.
Mr. Blackwater sent us here. He said that you'd have more knowledge of the dwarven runes around these parts in the city. Especially since we're due west and have information that the bandits that tried to attack the town earlier, especially the caravans, they're apparently excavating, and so we're trying to see if there's anything noteworthy of where they are.
She says, well, let's see. And she starts, like, basically, like, going through her huge pile, like, moving books aside, looking. She says, I know I have a map here somewhere. Where is that book? She looks through the entire stack. Seems like she's getting a bit frustrated. She's like, it was here. Where did I put it? I'm sorry. I'm usually more organized than this. That's so strange. I could have sworn I was just reading it a few days ago. I'm going to have to get back to you. I believe there might be some runes over in that area, but I don't have my book that I need. I assume you need more than just a yes or no answer. You'd like coordinates.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Location was preferred.
She says, apologize to Lord Blackwater. I seem to have misplaced the book. Or someone took it? That's strange.
Do you lend out books commonly?
She says, no. I mean, I'm pretty much in charge of the research. And the few books I have delegated to others, I've gotten back. I should have everything. This is so unlike me. I'm mortified. My apologies. Can I get back to you later tonight? Perhaps I will remember where I've left it.
If you've misplaced it, I think a couple extra set of eyes might be better relocating something that's been lost than just one pair of eyes.
She says, oh, well, I mean, if you have the time, I assumed you were in a hurry, but she says, if you would like to help me search through the bookcase, I mean, it might speed things up. Right,
I don't know if we have time to search through a bookcase. Unfortunately, we're off to save an old man.
I mean,
Yeah.
how big is this
We have to
bookcase?
save an old man. There are a lot of books here.
Yeah.
She says, I assume
Define a
so.
lot. Like, is it just one shelf or like?
No, it's like
Library.
yeah, like Blackwater moved a bunch of his library over to this section of the house to just kind of have her closer to him. She says, I'll look for it. Don't worry. I'm certain I've just misplaced it. I'll get back to you probably tonight if you want to stop by. I'll have it, and then I can give you those coordinates.
I would also
alright.
ask if there's any like myths or stories of any like dwarven origin from that way. if you can't find like anything concrete. The Hatter says there's always truth in stories, even if they're not fully true. I have no idea what that fucking means, but yeah.
Wait, what's this about Flick? Something in Discord?
When Ty left, he said he left the bag of holding and like the 100 gold that he had with Flick. But I wasn't sure if it was going to be...
I feel like that would have been a little out of character. Like, I don't know why he'd suddenly give you... So usually, for stuff like that, if someone leaves, key items that are important to the story, I will say, are left with the group. But, like, wealth and magical items, generally, the NPC... Well, character turned NPC will keep that stuff, unless there's, a good reason why he would have given it, You can
honestly hadn't even I hadn't like I had read it, but I honestly didn't take I didn't take into account. I was that's not normal. So
that said, you can go and request it from his character, but he will be an NPC at this point, so he might be like, why would I give you my stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, what was I saying?
Yeah, go
ahead. Let's just said look. See if there's any like myths or stories of from that way.
She says, I mean, this whole area was like one of the largest dwarven cities just south of the mountains. There's a huge city in this area, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was a ruin to the west of here. It may have been part of the old city.
If there's like like almost like a child's story that you tell about a certain area, like there's a castle here, or like something rich here, something that people could latch onto and think that there's actually truth in it.
He says, well, the people of this town are petrified of that cursed church, but that's more from recent times. She says,
I mean, for a dwarven origin. Sorry.
For the Therian Empire, I mean, there's old bedtime stories and poems and quite a bit of information that's been saved from the last cycle. I don't know how it would relate to what you're doing, though.
Mind if I inquire? I am not from around these parts. I'm more up from the north. What's with the deals with all these dwarf ruins everywhere? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, after the last cataclysm, I mean, some dwarven structures are magically stabilized, and those ones tend to survive for a long time, even through something like the cataclysm. That's why there's several buildings in this town that come from, that still exist from the last cycle.
Like the town hall?
The town hall, the towers. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. She says the town hall and the towers are all from the Therian Empire, back when this was part of the city that existed here.
Let's see.
She says, but
I suppose we just have to wait until you find that book, then.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I will find it as soon as possible.
Lucy has have a look to the rest of them. I'm pretty sure we can just spare her like 5 minutes just to help a little bit. Sure, we're pressed for time, but we're not that dire, right?
I don't know.
5 minutes.
5
sometimes,
minutes.
sometimes 5 minutes is the difference between life and death.
It's true.
You're on the other end of a sword, right?
We were told about Grandpa
what
a
we're
while
going
ago.
to do right after.
That's like 50 rounds.
Yeah,
that would be like 20 hours of game.
After?
Sorry.
We're gonna go check out one of the locations on his map to see what we can learn about the Irontide, and we're gonna try to convince Lucy's grandfather to the city wall are safe. There we go.
Just to give you your current map markers, the coordinates you've gotten.
Also, she will be there on her own.
Destroyed, so I'm going to delete that one.
Lucia, she'd be able to go through her stuff on her own. It'd probably be more beneficial to us if we go and clear this up. Out of character.
Fair enough. I thought they'd. I just thought we'd just spend a little bit of time, like just minor bit helping her. Lucy, sorry, can I have a look at your map that you have?
Wait,
There's a
aren't
map
you
in the
Lucy?
photo.
Sorry. I meant to say that I was gonna say
Lyra.
something, and then
Lyra.
the map,
Lyra.
and then the map,
I'm
and
gonna
then
start
like,
calling
the
you
map
Alice
backwards.
there, talking to
That's-
yourself.
So wait, does one of our party members have this map that we're looking at right now?
Yeah, sure. I'll say you guys took down the coordinates and someone. Does anyone have a map physically?
I have a map.
All right,
feel
so
like-
I have a book.
we'll say
'Cause I'm
Flick pulls out this scroll, and there's some like scribbles where the coordinates are.
There's a happy face in the top corner that Alice put there.
Yeah.
Looking at locations, how far GM would be able to determine like how far it would take us to travel to like one coordinate? Like,
Which one?
say if we went here.
So ignore the 1 day. That's more
Yeah.
for traveling outside the area of Chaur. The furthest coordinate, actually, Farmer's House would be closer.
Okay.
The furthest coordinate would be one of Blackwater's coordinates to the west. This one.
Do we know roughly how far that would be in terms of like travel?
Like 6 hours.
To get to the farthest one.
Yeah, to get to
Okay.
this western coordinate.
So
Well,
get to the
seeing
farmer's
the
house
amount of
and-
travel that we may have to do, Lucia says to the rest of the party, maybe it might be a little beneficial if we procure a mount or so.
We do have.
Here, I'll
That
add
depends
the-
We
on-
got
I'll add
a
the
long trip ahead
distances.
of us to hit all locations, so seems logical then that this sort of farming village would have a horse or any sort of steed that would probably speed up our trip.
We do have a donkey.
We have
It's true.
Philip.
We have Philip.
A donkey.
A donkey, yeah. So we would have to probably rent horses. We'd have to see about that.
Yeah.
Alice looks absolutely thrilled at the idea of having more animals in the group, so
A big horse for me. Okay.
A big
I think
horse for
that's
me.
fine. We can. Yeah. Do we want to head to the? Well, I guess we could ask.
Alright, I added
where would-
distances to all the coordinates.
Hey, Lyra. You know where we might be able to rent a horse? Is there a stable handy around here?
So I think the caravan company, although there's no caravan in town, I think they have a few horses there that they sell. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know much about buying livestock or horses.
Lucia would bow in front of Lyra. Thank you so much for your assistance with that information. It'll probably help speed up our investigation considerably.
Says, yeah, I'm sorry I don't have that book. It's really frustrating, but I'll find it. Don't worry.
Fine. The chaotic situation that I think we all find ourselves in, things have a tendency of getting misplaced.
She says, you have no idea. It's been so chaotic with everything that's going on. All right. Well, good luck to you. So I'll say you can just buy a horse at book price if you want to buy one from the town.
How much is the horse again? I have to go search and look at the books.
Let me see.
is it like 50 gold?
There's a variety of different horses you can actually buy. There's draft horse, there's a war horse, riding horse, and they have different prices.
Yeah.
Just trying
Do I have
to
300 gold, or am I silly?
I don't know
No,
how
that's
you
our
know.
payment after our job is completed.
Oh, that was after? Yeah, okay. Sorry,
yeah, we
sorry.
didn't get it yet.
Horse. Okay, so draft horse is 50 gold, a riding horse is 75 gold.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right. Warhorse is 400. Donkey or mule is 8. Pony is 30.
I don't think.
It might be out
I
of
think
sight
we're
of
all
our-
too big to ride a pony.
Yeah, I think they might be a bit
No,
Hey,
out of
Flick,
don't you-
Flick can.
Yeah, don't you speak for
price
Flick.
point at this point. True.
So is Flick a small creature?
Yes.
He's 3 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that he was actually 3 foot tall.
A small
wasn't
tabaxi
told.
riding a pony. That would be amazing. Go, Stardust, go!
Stardust, what?
I don't know. It's a
What
sweet
if-
name. A pony Stardust.
And then it will cost us what, 25 gold to get a cart?
I think the group has a cart,
have a cart.
actually.
Yeah, we do have a
Oh,
cart,
it's
yeah.
200. Oh,
Because
Oh,
they
if you already
had
have a
the
cart.
they have the donkey and the cart that they took. Did you guys take the cart? I thought you did.
I think we did. Yeah, we dropped off
Yeah.
the stuff, but we kept the cart and the horse or the donkey. It's probably just not enough pulling power with just the donkey itself to get us all going. Plus, like, I do feel like we're probably not gonna stick to the streets or the roads. I feel like we're gonna be a
Hmm.
little incognito.
Yeah. If bandits are
Maybe-
ambushing, like maybe being in the middle of the street isn't the best idea.
Yeah.
maybe then it will probably be in all of our interests to, say, procure a little funds from each other to get a better quality steed.
Don't you just
So
feel
we
like
can have that. pull
Aren't
around
you
with
the
full
money
cart.
bags here?
Yeah.
Wait, not only are you considering or
Unbelievable.
introducing us as your subordinates, but now you need us to give you money?
Are you telling me that you'd rather walk on your feet for a couple of extra hours than potentially risk these brigands getting away?
I'm fast. I'm fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're talking about
You may,
speed.
you
I'm
may be
fast.
fast as a tabaxi, but what about your two other allies?
Messed it up.
we managed before. I am worried
Yeah.
about that. I am worried though. The father of Lucy is in
Yeah.
actual danger. The last time we went out to save someone, the house was on fucking fire.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He didn't ask
They-
us to save him because he's immediately in danger. He's just probably going to be in danger, so it's a little bit of a different situation. I would say
So,
maybe we do this one on foot and maybe try to get more funds to be able to afford horses
Yep.
because I'm
We could
good
get
We are getting
for something.
If you want, we
Yeah.
could get a healing potion or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
so a horse is too much for us to buy if we split, but you spending your own money on yourself for a whole healing potion is more reasonable.
How do you split a horse? I mean, it makes sense for
Because
me, but you're all
because-
like,
If we all want to buy our own horse, that's fine. But
I
How
was
we
thinking
split a
more just
horse
getting
is
better.
that you
I was
guys
getting.
have y'all have a carriage, and the horse can pull multiple.
Oh, they have a
of us.
cart.
Yeah.
They have
On a-
you
on a-
say potato.
yeah,
A carriage is a little
I-
bit more
I-
meant to carry people. A cart is more for
That's true.
stuff.
stuff. So we could carry. But again, that brings us back to if we take the cart, it's going to be on the roads, and I
think
feel
the
like that's more dangerous. than
issue
the
is that the
road.
cart would be easier to see, and we'd probably have to go
That's hard,
off road. And it we
Mhm.
don't want to. We don't want to endanger the animal for one, especially Philip. And
Mhm.
a healing potion and giving it to Belle, the person who gets attacked the most, might be a really good idea.
Well,
Horse.
I tried my hand, but if that is your decision, then that is your decision.
Yes. I don't even have
Maybe
enough
for-
riding horse, bud. Yeah.
We've got-
maybe a draft, but like yeah, one for each of us. It's a lot. It's
No, I wasn't suggesting one for each of us. I was originally suggesting we just buy one
Just the
horse
cart.
and then we
yeah.
we just have it pull the cart.
Yeah.
Let's see. how
That'd
big
probably
is
be a
the
little bit.
cart?
That'd be probably faster than us just walking on foot everywhere.
I think if we, I don't know, I think, I mean, how fast can a cart go? Especially
So-
if at any point we could get ambushed, right? So it's not like we're
Yeah.
just gonna be recklessly riding through the
So-
forest as if it's a picnic.
Horses can give you bursts of speed, but over time they do need to be given water and they need to rest.
Oh, yeah.
It'll give you. They're more valuable for keeping your strength up, as you won't have to be walking long distances.
Okay.
But it won't necessarily give you that much more travel time unless you're like, what's the word? Like rushing the horses, which will tire them out and just require you to like rest them for longer. So they're good for gaining ground quickly, but like over time they do need to rest a lot and drink a lot of water, if that makes sense.
How far is the farmer's house in the coordinate?
The value in horses is more just so you're not like exhausted walking all day, you know. So you have your strength to do things. But as adventurers, you guys are pretty hardy, so.
Like, yeah, that's why I ride Bell.
Yeah, that's why I totally. That's why I totally have a positive strength modifier.
I don't know if Lucia is a hardy adventurer, but you know,
I'll carry everyone.
Maybe she wants a riding horse.
We know. Jumps into Belle's arms.
She's like,
everybody ride Belle.
Belle is the horse. Yeah,
I'm strong. No, okay.
No, Alice is still sat in your arms, by the way. Like,
yeah, from my understanding, and I can double check if the rules are still the same. Let me see.
The marching rules you're searching for?
Well, I'm just gonna do a quick search here. Overland movement is what it used to be called.
Book, travel, marching order.
Yeah, it says no, horses do not increase your maximum daily overland travel distance.
Okay.
Both mounted characters and characters on foot travel exactly the same distances over a full day's journey, going at normal pace.
Yeah.
Because again, you're not charging across the countryside full speed. Like,
yeah.
The horses will tire out quickly and then just have to rest a long time. But anyway,
we also have a limit to how much we can travel physically as well.
I mean, it's assumed.
Trying to bring up that exact rule.
It's assumed the rules for going at a normal pace assume that you are taking regular rests and drinking. And it's supposed to be 24 miles per day, basically 3 miles an hour. You can go faster, but there is more of a chance that you'll tire out and then be forced to rest longer. So it's kind of a gamble. Like, you can try it, but you'd have to make, I think it's con saves. It's either con or strength, but
it's actually most likely con.
Yeah. So
the first house would be like a mile away, 3 hours.
Yes, I believe the farmer's house is 2 hours away.
Or even 2 hours, okay.
Yeah.
That's not too bad of a journey, to be fair.
Let's see.
And if you click on those marks, it'll say the distances or the times.
Oh yeah, 2 hours away. Oh, perfect. I like it.
How close are the farmer's house and Blackwater's coordinate?
From one another?
Yeah, like how?
I'd say they're about an hour apart.
Okay.
Alright, I found the rules to be exact, so party can go at a traveling pace for up to 8 hours per day. Traveling pace or normal pace for us would be 24 miles we can cover in that 8 hours. If we proceed to go further than 8 hours, then you have to do a con save. DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour past the 8th.
Yeah, so it's assumed It's assumed you're traveling for about 8 hours a day. Yeah, that makes sense.
A mounted character can gallop for around an hour, covering twice the distance, usual for fast pace.
Alright, so what does the group want to do?
I just put something. How about a compromise? We get like some camping supplies, like small camping supplies, and then if we need to, if we're hurt, we could take a short rest out in the wilds. I know it's dangerous, but we could take shifts.
Yeah, that's no worries.
Well, I want to say we should all have bed rolls and rations and things, right?
If you have the basic adventurers packs, I think it comes with bed rolls. I don't know.
Yes,
I know,
they do.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone took that. It's part of the starter stuff, but you might have
I don't think I took it, but I could just add it if you want and drop some gold.
Yeah, so you can just use the book price. I think if you just say
1 gold.
bedroll.
Full bedroll.
Okay, so
Easy.
that sounds right.
We would have to buy a tent though, because I don't think any of us have a tent.
As long as
I
it's
see.
Good
not
old
raining, but yeah. Just go sleep.
I
Let
think
me do tent rolls.
I think
Tent
Bell and I
cost-
are definitely used to roughing it more than you are.
Yep, nods.
I don't want to sleep in the wilderness in the middle of the air.
In the air, oh my!
Not the air.
I don't want to sleep in the middle of the plains like a homeless
Breathe
person.
the air as the help? Oh, golly gee.
If you'd like a tent, you're welcome to bring
Plus, it's dangerous if we just sleep just on this floor out in the wilderness in the plains.
Lucia, may I ask, how did you survive traveling from the north to here?
How did you defeat a giant?
I mean, defeating a giant is very different from sleeping like a homeless person. And 2,
Yeah.
Yes, it's a lot harder.
Bella's gonna like lean to Flick and be like, "Is not having a home bad?"
Uh,
two,
probably used to
I
ships.
I took the southern route before getting the Chaur through Highguard, then Highguard, Poria, Buckwind. It's a lot shorter distance and traveled by caravan.
Mhm.
Well,
You don't
you
need
are an adventurer now,
She
and
needs
this
to
is what we
go.
do.
She needs to go hire an
I
attendant.
am
What? Oh, good.
I am not just a simple adventurer, okay? I am just here on a mission that was given by the people of my home.
Yeah.
It is 2 gold pieces, so you can buy a tent.
Can't carry a tent. She says a bit sheepishly.
I'll carry your tent.
Oh, jeez.
Actually-
Bell is the
actually,
pack mule.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
In fact, actually, so unlike Roll20, D&D Beyond actually has given me the whole weight of all the containers I'm carrying.
Oh, fun.
I'm actually a little over encumbered.
Oh boy.
She's been over encumbered this entire time.
Pretty sure I can.
Alice
hold
is going to
200
drop
pounds,
off
though.
donate her leather armor, by the way.
I
So she's
do,
not carrying it.
and in case you are interested, I do have an inventory manager with that you can use to make locations, bags, and stuff that records the weights in each bag or at each location. It's exclamation mark inventory. It's a little bit clunky. I'm working on the UI, but if you want to play around with it, you can create stuff in there. So you can make one for your like backpack or for a mule or for like your house when you have a house.
Yeah, that's what I have set up on D&D Beyond, where I have like on my persons, on my component pouch, on my backpack, on a little pouch that I have just part for my equipment.
Yeah, so I have something like that on Roll20 if you want to mess with it. And it lets you also search your stuff pretty quickly. But anyway,
Yeah, we can just say that anything that would over encumber you, I'll carry for you, as long as it's not something that you need to immediately like pull out. You know.
Let me just go through my inventory real quick. What's okay? What's something that Lucia? It's fine, letting her. I still can't believe in this game, by the way, that this book that I have weighs 2.5 times more than my sword. It's just a book.
You
It's
could
just a
bludgeon.
regular book.
I mean, have you seen those old books from like the Middle Ages? They're like huge
true.
piles of wood. You could bludgeon someone to death with it.
I just
What
want
about leaving your book
a
with
journal.
Blackwater?
I think
Alright, well, just let Belle know
my
anything you
personal
want her
diary.
to carry so she can put it into her list.
I guess I do have 12 pounds of oil.
12 pounds of oil.
12 pounds of oil.
Okay.
You have a lot of oil. It's like
What do
like
you need all
she's-
this oil for?
it's gonna make
That's what I'm
it-
gonna say is
it's gonna make
Put
a
it in my
Diddy party
backpack.
joke right there, but it might be inappropriate.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Lucia kind of pulls from a belt like one lantern, and then from other belt another lantern. I can't
Look,
really
don't.
see that well in
It's
the
none of your
dark.
business. Just let her have her oil.
Is the Americans going to invade us?
I have got some rations for us, and I'm going to buy how much is a healing potion?
So
It's 50 gold pieces, isn't
it
it?
is 50. Yeah, it's pretty
A lot.
expensive. And I will say there is only one available in town right now. Doru has one.
Yikes.
Right. Okay.
I think we just
I
need
will leave it. I will leave it. But
Yeah.
I have got us. I have got 2 rations
Mhm.
right now. I bought us 2 rations that we could share. If
I have
we
10
need some.
rations.
I have 20, so
We're good.
Well, I bought some because I didn't have any before because I was starving in the
Well,
wilderness,
no,
and then I was
it's-
saved.
It's good to have some food, because then if I
Yeah.
ever ask, like, what are you eating, you have something you can eat.
Each
instead
other.
of starving. Yeah, I'm chewing on
We're eating.
I'm chewing on Flick's leg. What?
You probably don't want to chew me. Part of me is metal. It's not going to be tasty.
A little bit of texture.
You avoid the
nom,
metal
nom,
bit,
nom.
obviously.
Cannibalism is not the
Um,
most effective
Oh
way
my God,
to
built-in
sustain
fork.
yourself.
Do you have some kind of system for living off the land if you've got survival?
Yes. So with survival, assuming you're in a place where you can, reasonably gather food, you can support, I believe it's 3 plus your wisdom modifier people.
Okay.
I don't do rolls just because it's kind of a pain in the ass. So there's just like an amount of people you can gather food for.
Right.
Certain
Yeah,
places that will be lower, some it'll be higher. So you
I
can
can
ask me.
at least help to feed us while we're out there too.
So what's your wisdom modifier?
It's only a 1, but
So that would be 4
Oh, this-
people you can gather
Mhm.
for each day. Normally.
Hey.
I got us.
So yeah, she
I'd say
can
let's put you on the
technically she
donkey.
can feed the party.
We'll put you on the donkey. We'll put the tent on the donkey. We'll head
Well,
out.
technically, we need 2 tents because tents only cover 2 people.
We're
You
gonna
are
sleep on
you are the
floor.
travel agent.
I will be,
You
we'll
can
be
sleep in the
fine.
tent if you
You
want.
two will be perfect together, and Belle and I will have our own space.
We'll
Can
sleep
I
on
not sleep
As-
in
There's
the tent?
nothing more that I want than to you to sleep
You guys
together.
can sleep wherever you want. Although the tent does offer certain defensive bonuses, like they can't see
Oh yeah.
see exactly where you are.
I don't
At the
Assuming
cost
you're
of
being
emotional
hunted by
damage for
something.
Alice, I will take the outside.
All right, that's fine.
I'll
Alright,
be in a
Alright,
tree.
Let's
I'll
go.
buy a tent.
Okay.
While
then-
we're
Fetch Philip.
also, I'm gonna establish something as well. So originally Ty and I had sending stones.
Oh yes.
When he left, can we say that I would have given it to Belle?
Oh, Ty's sending stone?
Yeah.
Well, you want to go talk to him? We could say you have a discussion with him.
No, I don't want this old man to die while we're in town.
Talk about
So
tents.
I guess for
Horse.
now we will. I will just.
We'll worry
you
about it
know,
later.
Yeah.
Wait, what old man? Who's gonna die?
The grandpa
Oh,
to go
I see
check
what
in
you're
on?
saying because you want to go check in on him right away. Okay,
The
sure.
couple?
Yeah. And
so-
also it makes sense travel-wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure you bought everything you need, and we
Perfect.
will
Awesome.
say you are traveling towards where the old man's house is.
Now, which mark is that one?
It's,
Top right.
The
Farmer's
the
house.
farm-
you,
says.
if you can't read them, just zoom in because you might be zoomed out too far.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I was on the wrong screen. That's why.
Gotcha.
Okay. And while we're traveling, you can talk to each other. I'm going to go to the toilet and feed my cat and get a drink.
Oh,
I'll be back
yeah.
in a minute.
Do we want to do a break? Let's do a break.
I think now's probably.
Let's
good.
knock it out. Yeah.
Alright.
I'll also
Yeah.
say, Raven. I did go ahead and fill out a new flick sheet just because I kept having to change things because of my old age just restarted. So I don't know how to. I guess you've been informed.
Yeah, that's the one that says flick sheet.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's now the new
but-
one I'll use.
Okay.
By the way, Raven, I forgot to mention the other reason why I switched to just going back to my D&D Beyond sheet is because Roll20 is still taking forever to load my sheet. Like, I've been trying to open it and reload and place my token down and everything, and it still
So
says my sheet is loading.
if you press the try to roll from the, do you know where the dice menu is in Roll20 on the left?
No, I do not. Oh, yes, I've got it. I got it.
If you press that button, the dice should roll right away for you. Is that the case?
I mean, I could just use Beyond 20, right?
I know. I'm just I'm doing like an experiment here. Does it roll when you press the dice button, like right away, or is there a delay?
It rolls it
Looks like
right
it
away.
rolls pretty quick. So there are, and like you can stick with beyond 20, that's fine. But there are things you can do to troubleshoot that delay, because there are certain settings in the browser that mess with the sheets and their ability to quickly roll dice. And quickly load. But yeah, you can use roll 20 or beyond. It's fine. It's just a little harder for me because I can't pull up your sheet and go, "Oh, this is what you have right now," like I can with
Oh,
everyone
that's
else.
why I sent you the link to my sheet.
Yeah, it's doing it that way is just a little clunky. Because I can't keep it. Well, I mean, I can keep another window with it, but it's a little bit more of a pain. But it's fine. Well, I'll make it work. So anyway, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Do it like that. Yep, that is works. All right. Probably just go get myself a coffee.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh my god, guys.
Just made myself a nice iced coffee.
Nice. I just got water. Water. I hope we level up soon. I can't wait to get. I'm looking forward to being level 3. We get loads of stuff for it, don't we?
Well, I don't know how. In level 3, I believe now they made it so in 2014 that all classes get their subclass at level 3, which is something I kind of disliked from 2024. I personally prefer how, I don't know, 2014 did it. I think the subclasses should be earlier rather than later.
I don't know what. I think I will min-max a little bit. Maybe.
I don't know, it just feels weird, like, for example, like Warlock, right? Like, you being a Warlock at level 1, but you don't have a patron that you get your power from. So it's like, well, who are you getting your power from exactly? Same with Cleric.
I guess lore-wise it doesn't make sense. It must just be a balance thing.
But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like they should have just gone the other direction of like the subclasses should have been earlier than.
Yeah. But anyways, I am looking forward to getting my subclass.
Heck yeah.
Hello, Bill.
Hello.
Yeah, that elf.
I'm gonna have to live with the pains of multiclassing for some time, but oh well.
What class are you?
Yes.
Oh, girl, come on! Don't hide that.
Alright. I'm a bard.
Yeah, I know that, but you're multi-class. Are you planning to go into like?
I'm already
cleric?
multi-classed. I'm already multi-classed.
So you've got level 1, your 2 level 1 stuff.
What? What are you talking about? Yeah. I'm
you're a cleric bard. That's a cool combo, but it's gonna be so difficult. No,
I'm not a cleric. Who said I'm a cleric?
So what's your multi-class?
I think that's the
Warlock.
Oh, warlock.
Okay.
You've got 2 warlocks in the group.
Right, that is one thing. I think Lucia lied about the tier thing.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. But
#inside
we think it's tier.
Right? What? You have no evidence. You saw nothing.
Right?
She legitimately had investments on her, so for all you know, she could have been telling the truth.
Yeah, it's very fact, you know?
When are we gonna learn a little bit of like Belle and Flick's lore? Huh?
I feel like as the story progresses, it'll kind of unfold itself. But like that doesn't mean you can't ask questions. It's just whether they're gonna answer them.
I know. I feel like Alice is gonna start asking questions.
I'll definitely say something. As a player, for me personally, I do write a lot of item descriptions for the stuff I'm carrying, for the purposes of players inspecting it. If my fellow player wants to inspect it, for example, like my sword, right? Like,
like you were saying, my album, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There, I've written it out, and then both what the sword means to her, but also at the bottom, last sentence. According to Lucia, she forged this blade as proof of a role in her family. However, like the one that wields this blade, inspection of it up close may reveal some additional secrets.
Neat. Oh, that's fun.
Should I do a perception check and then you can whisper it to me?
There you go.
Well, you would have to handle the sword up close and personal.
Oh, and see if that even.
I would say that would more be investigation than perception.
I'm proficient in that too.
There you go then. That's fine.
Do you want me to do it and just see if Alice can notice anything just from a distance?
Sure. Go for it.
She doesn't know.
At least not yet.
You
I
think
bet
it's a
you
pirate
cried.
sword, even though historically sabers were not pirate swords because they were too long to be used on ships.
OMG. Clearly, this is a pirate sword.
Yo ho ho!
Yo,
Nice.
ho, fiddle me dee.
Oh no.
I need to ask Raven about like what this, because Alice was doing that, like she's like learning, or he's learning, sorry, under what's his face, Doru, I believe.
Yeah. Dora's the alchemist in town.
So am I meant to be like? I don't think it's been like. I think I have spent the gold, but like, am I meant to be spending like 5 gold pretty much every day?
I was gonna be.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, in terms of crafting, I was gonna take over for Party Crafter if that's all right.
Would work
I
for
have
me.
Tinker's tools, and what I was going to do was I was going to use my Tinker's tools. First thing I'm going to craft is a common manifold tool. The manifold tool basically is a tool that can become any other tool, and while it is any other tool, you are automatically proficient with that tool. And then
That's
from
cool.
there, I could just kind of take over crafting since I have proficiency in Arcana. Which you need proficiency in Arcana if you need to make magic items.
It was more so I wanted Alice. Alice was really like lore-wise was really interested in potions, so she went to like the local alchemist and like asked him for lessons.
Oh, okay, because you don't have proficiency in alchemist tools?
No, like he wants to learn it, so that like I asked Raven how he would do that, and he said, "Okay, you'll have a project, and every time you like spend a day learning, it's like 5 gold." I think I have like 38 days left to do that, so
Something
like
that, yeah.
You should probably clarify what that exactly means, because like that's a bit different from how it is written in the books.
Yeah. He has a lot of like house rules for the way he runs.
Yeah, this is. Meanwhile,
But-
I'm a bit of a book nerd.
Right. You're like, but that's not in the.
There's so many cool things in the books.
Yeah.
Legit, like they're like heck. There's rules on how complicated you can tie a knot in the books.
Oh, that's
No,
fun.
the tool rules are exactly as they are in the book.
Okay.
I use the
they-
Tasha's book rules.
Ooh, but the
So-
downtime, is that any different or?
Well, I think it's like 60 days to learn a tool is the official rule, which is what I use.
Let
like-
me have a look.
Or it's like, what is it? It's some amount of weeks minus your intelligence modifier.
And that would be like
Downtime
would spend a day
activity.
doing downtime in town, and then Alice would be able to use that day.
I'm
that we were
pretty
spending.
sure it's not in Tasha's, it's in Xanathar's.
Well, maybe it's the Xanathar's then.
Yep, okay.
I'll
here it
message
is.
you after the game, Raven, and we can like just clarify it for me, because I am a little bit confused on it.
Training. Given enough free time and the services of an instructor, a character can learn a language or pick up a proficiency in a tool. Receiving training in language or tool typically takes 10 work weeks, but the time is reduced a number of work weeks by the character's intelligence modifier.
Yep.
An intelligence penalty does not increase the time needed. Training costs 25 gold per work week.
Or 5 gold a day.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if we're saying the work week is 5 days.
Mhm.
And there's also complications too.
That
there's
is,
a 10% chance that if you,
That is the book rule for the work week. It's 5 days.
gotcha.
Alright,
And
but-
also each week there's a 10% chance for a complication to happen.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, yay.
Right.
Well, nothing has happened yet, so.
Is there a 10% chance
Yet.
for it to go really extra super well?
No.
No.
Darn.
Why not? Can I like roll out like a dice, and
There's
like
no
if I
crit.
get like a really good roll, I like reduce it by like a day or
Man, I
two?
learned a lot today. I was just, oh man, I was really focused, right?
What's the
Well-
name of the grandpa we're gonna go see?
McDonald's.
John McDarrell, I believe.
Daryl.
I just realized, because I actually never read the training complications. I like how one of them is just straight up, your teacher's a wanted criminal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a
Can you
couple of
imagine?
funny ones.
That's
But
really fun.
Alright, so let's say we are traveling.
Yeah. Yeah, McDarrell. That's Lucy McDarrell and her
And I'm trying to imagine Alice going to see the alchemist, and it's like, oh, halt. You're under arrest. Why? Your teacher is a criminal, and you're a suspect in a crime you committed.
We know you did it. Oh no.
Alright, well, I'm gonna say that the path is not too complicated, so I wouldn't make you roll for this.
Okay. Lucy did tell us so.
You what?
I would be scouting ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's say like 30 feet in front of the party.
Alright, so you're a little bit up front.
Rustling
Keeping an
branches.
eye out.
I am one round of movement in front of them.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
That's fine.
I guess while we're on the walk, then Lucia would probably be constantly casting guidance, kind of thinking and trying to be in tune with the one that guides her, if you know what I mean.
So Lucia might be making a bit of noise as she's constantly channeling magical energy.
I help.
And my axe.
My axe.
Let's see. You cast mage armor. Yeah, just make sure you add that to the extended effects.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I should do that. I can't see my token right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
If you click on the party token, you should have a button.
Ah, okay.
But
Sounds
the
right.
2 hours would pass. Luckily, you don't encounter any trouble on the road.
Good.
Deck
Lucky
name
for
plus
Lucky for
age
them.
hour.
And
No,
you would notice that this guy's house is very much, well, I don't want
Not
to say
on
very
fire.
much, but it is off the beaten path a bit. And it looks like the path, I'll say, let's see, Belle, you might notice something with survival.
Roll a survival.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
He survived.
Yay!
whoever hid this path was pretty good.
Okay.
Like, you wouldn't have known this way led to anything other than, having the coordinates.
Dang,
But after,
Yeah, she'll say aside like to the party. Well, at least he's well hidden.
yeah,
Might be
Lucia
cool.
kind of just goes, I can't imagine living here in the middle of nowhere.
Just a reminder, this is a military man, so maybe keep an eye out for traps.
Yeah, very true.
alright, all
But
these...
wait, yeah, I thought you guys said you were just rescuing some daughter's farm. I didn't think we would be going into a death house.
Retired.
There, where we spoke to
retired
Lipsy.
military man.
I did not hear any complications of traps. I thought you were just being nice to the girl.
Alright, well,
yes,
It's an assumption.
yeah, good.
So as you walk through the woods, you come to a place where you see like a, I guess more of a like cottage slash log cabin. It does look like there's some food growing, though not enough to like feed the village or anything. Just like smaller gardens. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'd say.
Grandpa Daryl!
Right? Daryl!
So immediately you begin yelling. Did you say Grandpa Daryl?
That's his
Did
name,
you
right?
really shout that? Flick?
I did.
All right.
Okay.
Well, everything looks
I
nothing's
was
on
gonna say,
fire.
if
Everything's
looks
normal.
normal. Then we should announce our presence and let him know that we know who he is and maybe
I
we're
like
not
to-
enemies.
All right.
So
I like to distance myself from the others that are close to me in case of anything bad happens.
Sorry, give me a
knock
moment.
knock, Mr. McDarrell.
So,
Grandpa.
so
Exactly.
you said Grandpa McDarrell, and you like waved your hands a bunch.
Yeah.
All right. So there is no immediate answer.
Okay.
You might see some movement in the house.
Should we roll a perception? See if we-
Well, actually, hang on a moment. Sure, you guys can make active perception checks. See what you notice.
Alright.
It's really weird. All my actually, okay, there we go. I will do one in
Okay.
a sec. I actually exited out of my thing.
So I was
Accidentally
lying.
did
You
not-
don't actually see any movement in the house. And
Wait,
I
wait.
got a-
Let me do the active perception. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Like, don't immediately take it away from me. Affliction.
For some reason, I did not send my guidance roll.
Hmm.
Let me just check my macros. Did I pick my macros already?
All right. So never mind. Flick would notice a bit of movement as he yells. Grandpa McDowell.
In the house.
Yeah,
That's control.
like someone may have been moving around.
Yeah.
But there's no response. I
I'll
don't.
say-
You didn't roll high enough that the guidance would have really mattered, Lucia.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
yeah, all good.
But
Then I would, just in case, then I would shout, Lucy McDarrell asked us to visit you.
And I'll approach the house.
all right. So
Oh, I'd say, I think I see him in there. He might just be skittish though. So as you
Yeah.
say
So-
that, I start advancing.
as you start advancing, you see the pointy edge of a quarrel loaded in a crossbow point out the window at you.
Yeah.
Says, stop right there. Who are you? What do you
John?
want?
John, is that you?
He says, you know Lucy, huh? You
Yeah,
friends
she
with
sent
her?
us. Yes, lovely girl.
He
Well,
says,
she
"This is,
requested that we come and speak to you at least.
Yeah, she hired us. Said you're being stubborn.
God's damn girl. I don't want people knowing where I live. He says, look, I'm not going. He says, I'm perfectly safe here. The paths are hidden. I have traps set up. He says, I'm safer out here than that stupid town. They could burn it down any day now. He says, they have a pretty large force, you know.
And you
You've
would
seen the
leave your
Force?
daughter there to get burned down with it?
He says, I told her to stay out here. She didn't listen. What am I going to do?
Go be with her, protect her. If we
Uh,
found her house,
You are an ex-military man. Surely you could help the town, like, stop the siege.
Both of you give me persuasion checks.
all right. First, I put my perfume on and I just walked it towards him. Like,
Splurt,
Wait
splurt.
it. Oh no.
Imagine
do I
that's
want to
not
use
good enough.
anything here?
Are you actually gonna put your perfume on?
No, he's too
Okay.
far away.
Yeah,
We already
exactly.
mentioned that it's kind of weird if I
Pretty
do
sure
it
you
mid-interaction.
don't have perfume this time, so
No, I do. It's my it's part of my performer's
you
kit.
bought it. Oh, jeez Louise, okay.
Yeah,
He
I
has
just
his
start with it.
cologne.
yeah. I'm trying to see. Oh, I need to look at my other sheet because I'm debating if I want to use my inspiration or if I want to use my my heroic inspiration. Remember, heroic inspiration is reroll, and then the other inspiration is just +2.
There's no reroll. It's well. Okay. So you mean the human inspiration? So that one.
Yeah,
is a
the one-
reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
One we
I think
give every time we do a song, right?
Inspiration points are +2. You can use.
I'm going
one
to use
per.
one of my inspiration points.
Okay.
That's my last one. Persuasion +2.
Oh,
Can't see what
Lord.
the roll is. Ooh, I'm gonna reroll.
Oh, all right.
I got 14 though.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. All right, well, 14 it is.
Fate has
This is,
decided that you get a 14.
He says, I got no love for Chaur. I trade with him sometimes. If my daughter wants to be there, that's her business. But I don't want to be living there. He says, I'm perfectly
No, sir,
fine
we
out
don't
here.
want you
like
to
a-
live there. It's just this force is, like, considerable.
What do you said you know that their numbers are high. What do you know of them otherwise?
He says, yeah, I know. I've seen them. I've killed a few of them. He says, there's a bunch of them moving through the forest areas, looting. He says,
Because they aren't just bandits, you know. We think you should know that they are actually a large, dangerous military force called the Iron Tide from the Nazic Empire.
so it's the Iron Tide. Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Might make
Oh, that's
sense from the
nuts.
insignia, though I didn't recognize it. Why are the Iron
Lucia
Tide
would,
attacking Chaur? The Nazic forces usually keep to themselves.
That we
That's-
do not know.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to
We'd
find
also
out.
like to know that as
So
well. Yeah.
the crossbow would kind of disappear back into the house, and the door opens. Though he still has it on him, but it's pointed down.
Yeah.
Rush him.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do not do that.
He has a bow in this picture, but yeah, he would have the crossbow.
Yeah,
and
we
he
get it.
says, "Name's John McDarrell. This is good to meet you all.
Oh,
I'm guessing you're not with the Iron Tide. So what are you, some kind of mercs defending the town? Heroes, maybe?"
Something like that.
We're the strangers, I say, standing proud.
Strangers. That's a weird name.
Lucia is kind of just like a little distant. She feels a bit weird about this group.
And that's our captain, and I
strangers
point to
everyone.
Lucia.
He looks to Lucia. He says, "That's your captain?" Now remind me, do you have visible symbols on you, or were they pretty well hidden?
For my insignia.
Yeah.
It would be on my sword, so I'd say it's somewhat visible.
And what
So, yeah,
was the
not like-
name
like
of
a-
your settlement?
Galatea.
So yeah, he'd look to you and he says, "Oh, are you guys from Galtair?"
Though, one important note is that
Mhm.
Lucia's crest just only represents her house. It doesn't actually represent the entirety of Galatea.
Right.
Yeah, but
So
he
he
does
might be
seem to
able to guess
recognize
from where you
something,
are,
which
yeah.
you would guess is that symbol when he looks at you. He says, "Is that where your company's from? Out east?"
I was sent as a envoy, as
Oh,
I heard
God's
that
a
Chaur was
noble.
in.
He says under his breath as you start talking.
Lucia, maybe there's the fun ones handle the talking.
Well, she wouldn't necessarily have heard that. I was just making a joke because he kind of
Oh, okay.
recognizes that you are not necessarily a mercenary like the others. But go ahead,
Yeah.
continue.
I was sent as an envoy from some of the more concerned higher-ups from Galatea, and especially my sponsors wanted to make sure that Chaur is safe and benefiting the country, and that to hear the news of the recent raids that have been attacking is not only just a threat to the Empire, both economically and in terms of lives, but fortunately it might embolden our foes to kind of spread throughout these lands.
As well as you've probably seen, it's pretty fucking unsafe up here. Says, I don't suppose Galtea has any extra soldiers they could send our way.
Lucia seems a bit uncomfortable on discussing the topic of why other soldiers couldn't be sent. She kind of seems a bit visibly shaken. I wasn't prepared for this sort of response, and she kind of goes for a bit more of a hasty sort of lie deflection. You see, I'm not a regular soldier, actually. One that is, let's say, elected by constituents of my hometown.
Says, you seem like aristocracy to me, which is pretty fucking useless right now.
Well,
That
not
took
many
on
of
a
these soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've slain a giant before, and how many
You
warriors
say
of
that?
this
You
land
say I
are
slayed a
capable-
giant.
Just real quick though, just like I slayed a giant, and also
Yeah,
I
and
slayed a
also...
giant, and also, like, how many soldiers, especially these days, are capable of both martial prowess as well as using magic?
He says, you slayed a giant? Bullshit. What giant did you slay?
A hill giant. was
Says,
attacking what?
I seen a hill giant take out a whole company. Come on. How did you slay a giant by yourself?
I did say that I am no just regular fighter. I have magic on my side. I simply commanded the beast to kneel.
Says, and what? Then you stabbed it in the neck or something?
Well, you got it right there.
Says, it makes a little bit more sense. Aristocracy, arcanists. Sure, that could be a use, I guess. He says, well, alright. So again, what if I want to leave? You gonna order me to kneel and stab me in the neck?
Oh boy.
He
No.
crosses
I am
his
not
arms.
that heartless.
We'd have to give a refund if we killed you ourselves.
He actually
Give
chuckles
me-
at he will actually chuckle at that remark.
I think we're here to get you from getting killed.
He
Now,
says,
clearly, sir, you know what you're doing, right? I was impressed how difficult it was to find you.
he says, yeah,
Only because I'm trained that I was able to do so.
he says, I was part of the Dwarven Wars back in the day. I got some experience in the field. Not saying I'm the best at it, but, you pick up a few things.
Oh.
Right. And maybe the folks in Chaur aren't, maybe you have no love for Chaur itself, right? But at least think of the people, think of Lucy. If this is the Iron Tide, they are organized, they are probably, eventually going to find you, and if you don't make it out, then this town will be losing a great asset in any kind of reconstruction, should it, and hopefully it does survive this act.
He says, well, if I talk for long enough, I start to make enemies. Not the easiest guy to live with. He says, being around people, I don't know, just ever since the war, it's made me uneasy. And you can see he starts to get a little uncomfortable, maybe even a little choked up as he speaks. He says,
Yeah.
it's just better for everyone if I'm out here, If they come here, so be it. I'll take plenty of them with me, or maybe escape into the woods, but I don't really want to be around people if I don't have to be.
Sir, I would also say the Iron Tide aren't just killing people, they're also slavers, and your daughter's in the town, and we know what happens to female slaves. They get a fate worse than death.
I'd say give me intimidation or persuasion on that one.
I'm not trying to intimidate them, I'm trying to
Well,
give him a reality.
That does sound quite intimidating.
What
to be
you
kind of
said
honest.
may be an intimidation thing a little bit.
Right.
Not that you meant it to be. But,
Not that you're trying to scare him, but you are trying to scare him, right? In a
Yeah.
I'm trying to the reality is they're slavers, right? And if they take his daughter,
it could be terrible.
But that's kind of like you saying that to kind of
This is,
force him to action,
Well, so he'll say, well, you guys are there now, right? You got some giant slaying aristo arcanist with you. It seems like you should be okay, right?
We're on a mission to hunt down these folks and wherever they're hiding. We're not going to be able to watch Chaur.
More importantly, it's not just a group of, say, 10, 20 bandits we're talking about. We're talking about the size of a miniature army. Chaur needs as many hands as he can get its hands on.
There's only 4 of us.
There's only 4 of us, and only so many people that the town can employ to defend itself.
Also, I haven't seen any giants recently, so.
Says, yeah, there aren't too many of those around here last I checked.
And of course, as long as you live, once this storm has passed, you can come back out here and live the rest of your life out happily alone. But until then, preserve what you can. Your life, your daughter's life, and what's left of Chaur.
Says, well, I don't know. You all seem like good folks. He says, I'll tell you what. there's something I could use your help with, and maybe if you help me with this, I'll go back to town. Because I guess it can't hurt. Maybe there's someplace in town I can lay low and just keep an eye on things.
A favor for
Same
a
with
favor is
Lucy.
our favorite kind of bargain.
He says there's another farm, maybe a couple hours to the east of here. I think they're still also kind of in hiding, but I haven't seen them for a bit, and I've been worried to leave my land. I'd like to go check on them, and if they're there, maybe bring them back to town as well. He says, seem fair?
That seems
Good
acceptable.
bargain. Yeah, I'll nod. I'll be like, I don't see a problem.
Alright,
Could I ask a question?
you just
No.
did.
Gotcha.
But yes, you can.
We've heard rumors of that the original base that the Irontide, like the main base of the Irontide, is upon a dwarven ruin. You wouldn't happen to know of any dwarven ruins to the west, about a couple days' travel.
Dwarven ruins. This is the dwarf country's up north, friend. You gotta go up to the mountains. I don't think they live down here.
It's just that we have an orc back at the town. And,
Prisoner.
Yeah, prisoner, and he's given us information. We do need to confirm it, but it's good to ask questions, especially considering you were part of the Dwarven Wars yourself. I don't know,
This
like
is,
if you've like traveled around that area. Did you notice anything during your time?
Says, well,
in war?
there was some border skirmishes with the Drogoth Empire, but as I said, that was near the mountains, way north of here. Says no dwarven ruins near Chaur, as far as I know. I mean, I guess there could have been, maybe in some other cycle, some other time period, the dwarves own these areas, but I wouldn't know about that.
Fair enough.
Alice nods.
Says anyway. You all want something to eat? He says, you look like you've been traveling a bit. I got some food if you're hungry. He invites you in.
Yep.
I guess that'll be acceptable.
So it looks like he had made a stew recently, and he'll give you all a bowl. It smells pretty good. He says it was a rabbit stew, made fresh with some vegetables from the garden. Eat up.
Fantastic.
Lucia will take a spoon, but she'll just sniff it real quick, just to make sure there's nothing off.
Do we sleight of hand that to see if you can hide the fact that you sniffed it, or?
How would you know if something is off?
If I don't know, if there was a unnatural smell to it.
I guess you can use perception.
Like a medicine check or something?
Medicine would be usable. Perception would be usable as well.
I'll probably go perception this route.
Yeah.
Okay. So 16.
Oh, that is that's an 8.
8.
Smells like
Are you using guidance as well?
I've been kind of casting it this entire time.
Alright, so he's gonna look over at you and be like, "What are you doing?" His eyes kind of narrow as he sees you channeling magical energy.
I'm just Lucia thinks for a moment.
He's like, "Careful, Arcanist. I don't like magic that I don't know what it does." Says you trying to get a read on me? Trying to get in my head, maybe? Gonna make me kneel? Like, his eyes get a little crazy looking now.
The stew, Lucia.
Well, what do you...
It's magic that I have to keep concentrating through,
no bowls, am I right?
It's just magic that I concentrate on to enhance my senses in case of anyone wishes to do us harm around us. You know? Especially with the Iron Tide around, I have to I have to unfortunately be a bit paranoid because anyone could be stalking in the bushes or outside this house.
It's like some kind
or
of
anywhere.
some kind of sensory magic. All right, I can see how that would be of use. I guess. I mean, that wouldn't technically be a deception. So he'll just nod and say, "All right, just let me know if you're gonna do anything weird." And just kind of.
I do apologize.
You can tell he's watching you a bit now as he eats his stew. But go ahead. So you got an 8. It seems fine. I mean, it just smells like a stew would smell. I don't know if you've had stew, but yeah, a little gamey, but kind of a good smell. You might be hungry.
For Lucia, where she comes from, it's serviceable. It's
Sure.
all right. It's something that more would probably be like. She would experience it probably more towards the outer, poorer regions of the city rather than the lavish dining she's more used to.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you guys are eating with him. He's looking out the window a bit, like he's also trying to keep an eye on things. And he would say, what brought you all the way from? Sorry, what was the name of your homeland?
Galatea?
He says, what brought you all the way from Galatea? Your group, I mean.
I'm not. I wasn't originally with these folks. We have a shared interest, so it's best that we work together.
Oh. Well, where are you all from?
To be honest, I have no idea.
You have no idea where you're from? That's strange.
One of them has memory issues. Either that or she's suffered a little bit of lunacy.
I see. Now he's kind of looking at Alice a little bit more.
Sorry.
Maybe a little more worried. Says, what about you two?
Bell look at Flick.
We travel, and
We're
we
from
perform.
a lot of places when you think about it.
Yeah, and I'll bring out my my little performer's costume and say, we travel where there's might to be made, and we don't really, I don't know, we're looking for a place to settle, but we're still young, so it's hard to see what's worth settling down for.
Oh, you two are performers.
Or not.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen one of our performances yet because you're new to us.
They're very good.
Thank you.
Hey, where I'm from, theater is something that is very popular form of entertainment, and they pay quite well there.
Nice.
Yes,
Maybe we need
so-
to get where she's from then.
Well, you seem like nice folk, as I said. I'm sure you have plenty of life left in front of you. So, you guys just kind of ended up in Chaur during this whole siege?
We took
helped
the
bring in
commission.
caravan. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it wasn't the smartest to take a caravan into a city under siege because now we can't really leave. So I guess we're just making the best of it for now.
He came in with the caravan. I actually did, I saw you guys enter in the town, actually. It was a few days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, it was very nice of you, even if you were taking money, that was pretty dangerous a job to take. Unless they didn't tell you about how well trained the mercenaries were.
Dull shrug. We did think it was quite a sum just to escort a caravan.
He says, well,
I don't know. It's been difficult, to say the least.
he says, well, I'm glad you're here. Probably giving us all a better chance. I'm sorry I'm kind of a pain. Like I said, I'd rather just be out here where I won't bother people. Just easier that way. I still think I should stay out here, but you guys seem like you're going to push the issue, so at least I can make sure my neighbor's okay, and then we can all go to safety.
Bell nod.
I think a thing as well is even if your house is burned down, like that can be rebuilt. You can't be rebuilt.
He kind of laughs at that. He says, "There's a million of me, friend. Old soldiers no one wants anymore." He says, "They don't really know what to do with us. We're too old to serve the Empire, and we're a pain in the ass, so they just kind of forget about us. And that's fine. I kind of want to forget about the stuff I did, too."
You know who does? That's why my poor eye won't grow back. She points at her eye patch.
Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, I noticed that. Sorry you lost your eye." He says, "If you want, I can take a look at it. I do have some medical knowledge. Make sure it's not infected or anything."
Lucia kind of moves her face a little bit back. It's fine. It's not infected at all. I had someone look at it already.
Kind of raises an eyebrow at you. He says, "All right, well, just offer him." Takes a sip of his soup. Was someone else saying something?
I was going to say, after he says that no one wants old soldiers, I would say, I think your daughter would like to have one old soldier back in Chaur. Somewhere safe with her.
He laughs. He says, "I don't know why. I'm paining her ass too, but obviously if she sent you guys out here."
Afraid of Penny too. So.
Says, "Oh, really?"
Just straight up lying. Oh no.
Give me a deception check.
She was willing to pay. I remember.
He says,
"I'm sorry, you can't outlie the master of lying right here."
For real.
Says, "Yeah, I'm sure she was. It's kind of you to say, and yeah, I guess I should be. I should be watching out for her better. I don't know." All right, is anyone else saying anything?
It's complicated. And then I think we're good.
Alright, so some time will pass. You have a bit of a meal. And he says, "Alright, well, if you're ready, I'm hoping not to encounter trouble, but, you never know with how things are."
Is there anything we need to take with?
He says, "Just your own stuff, unless you need something from me." He says, "I got my own weapons and gear."
What about things that you hold dear?
I'm sure the cottage.
Like you're robbing him.
No, I'm. How is that robbing him? What? I'm saying for him to bring.
Yeah, for
We're saying
him
he
to
should
bring
practice
stuff.
things.
He says,
I know. I know that's what you meant. It just came off as like, "Oh, is there anything like Flakal asks, oh, is there anything we can take?" And then you said,
Can we take your valuable, please, sir?
"Can we take your valuable?"
No, I knew what he meant. So he says, I like to travel light. Everything I need is in my backpack. Anything else isn't important. Either it's here when I get back or it's not. He says, but I got the important stuff with me, as usual. Alright, so he is going to start leading you through the woods. Give me perception checks.
Oh boy. Not bad. Okay.
18.
Hell yeah. Well, we're all doing good.
You guys you're perceiving well. So...
Well, one eye is better than two.
Exactly. So he's kind of up front, keeping an eye on things. I'll say, Alice, as you are walking through the woods, you notice something a little bit strange off to your west. It looks like a couple of arrows sticking up out of something.
Alice will cautiously approach.
Alright. So you see behind a log there is a body with several arrows sticking out of it. Looks like someone bled out here.
Is this a orc or is this a human?
It looks like a farmer. Or some kind of human, I should say.
can I see what kind of arrows it is?
So... And, did you call anyone over, or you just kind of, like, snuck off to the side?
I imagine Alice would have been beside Belle, so...
Right.
Like, if Belle might have noticed Alice wander
If
off.
Alice just like stops talking and walks off into the bushes.
So maybe
Belle
a moment later, Belle will notice it got quieter and kind of look and see Alice off to the west a bit. The arrows look like the ones that the Iron Tide were using.
Oh, boy.
Possibly Nazic weaponry. And yeah, Belle, I'll say you walk over as she's looking at this corpse.
Mhm. Oh dear. And I'll kind of wave over to McDarrell.
So
Kind of like, I don't know. Okay, do some kind of like little like bird whistle, like, but like.
Alice will turn to you and like just point to the arrows. These aren't crossbow, are they?
So yeah, the farmer.
Bolts and arrows are fairly different, right? Just real quick.
What did you say? Oh, bolts and arrows. Yeah,
Bolts
those
and-
are two different things.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I'll shake my head and yeah, bring the farmer and everyone over if I can, but kind of quietly.
All right. So he walks. He'll hear you whistle, kind of duck down a bit, and make his way over. Hang on a sec.
Mm-hmm.
So what time of day is it?
Yeah.
It is currently. That's a different question.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you're
It is currently 2:20 p.m. on the last day of summer.
Okay, I was just wondering if like the sun would be setting at this point.
Right.
And this is when the vampires come out at night.
Right. Oh no, the werewolf.
Exactly.
The werewolves.
Sergeant McDarrell is a werewolf hunter.
Can you imagine?
Bum bum bum.
Where-
So he'll kind of quietly come over and he's like, "Oh, damn it."
Mhm.
He
Someone you
says,
know?
Yeah. This is the guy's house we're going to. Says, but says, oh crap, and he's gonna just start moving quickly.
Mhm. I'll follow.
And one real quick piece of information: you don't think this guy has been dead that long? Possibly like a couple of hours.
Can I do a closer investigation to see if I can kind of get a bit more of an understanding,
Sure.
how dry it is?
So medicine might reveal something, and investigation could also reveal something, or different things.
I'll do an investigation because Alice isn't good with medicine.
Okay.
Ah, that's so unlucky. Yeah.
So the only thing that you would think is that he probably escaped whoever shot him and just kind of bled out here while he was hiding.
Mm.
Because it doesn't look like there's signs that he was looted. Like he still has all his stuff on him.
Belle,
No.
Belle.
And
Ma'am.
at this point, you
I'm
would
calling it
realize
to
that Sergeant McDarrell is gone. You don't know where he went.
Oh boy. I'll be like,
Wait,
come
what?
on,
Did he
Alice.
stealth?
No, I am calling to Belle.
I'll
If
be
you want to
like,
look
let's-
around for him, you can make perception checks.
Oh, he's just hiding, isn't he?
You don't know.
Yeah, I'll be
Belle,
like, yeah, I'll be like, "Shh, what is it?
So the last you saw,
can
he
you
just...
see where he came from? His tracks.
How true.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I can. Go ahead.
So I'll say the last you saw of him, he ran off into the woods, and now you're not
Yeah,
sure where he
exactly.
is.
I'd say I think he came from wherever Mr. McDarrell's going, and that would be the farmhouse. I think we should. I can take a look real quick, but I think we should follow.
Alice nods. I
Okay.
trust your. I'll trust your.
So
'cause I
it
don't know
does.
if-
It does look like his tracks are coming from the place you guys were heading towards.
Yeah.
And
Like, yeah,
Lucia will probably sprint after, along the tracks to try and catch up with him as quick as possible.
Mhm.
Before we go, can I look for a key or anything in his pockets? I know that's like
Oh,
horrid,
sorry.
but
You can do a quick search of him, as the rest of them are...
I'm not looking for anything to loot. I'm looking specifically for a key.
for a
Right.
key.
So-
It might be helpful.
Yeah, give me a perception. As the rest of them are kind of running off, you take a moment to quickly search.
Oh, come on.
No, it doesn't seem like he has anything of use. At least, nothing obvious. You put your hands quickly
Alice
in his
will just,
pockets and, yeah.
Alice will just, like, close his eyes and then dash after the others.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
Good try.
are rushing towards the farm. Or wherever, wherever Sergeant McDarrell was headed. This might be a good place to end before we get into the next scene. So yeah, why don't we do MVP and we'll pick it up next time.
Look, you're a torch.
I'm on fire.
I'm on fire. Sorry. Oh, three-way tie so far.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Lol. Negative 4-way tie. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, no. Hold on.
Now we know who the tiebreaker is. Or the tie.
Now I've got to decide.
Yep. No pressure.
Well,
pressure.
unless
All the
she
pressure.
chooses the person who hasn't been voted for yet.
Which should be
Oh,
funny.
man.
Now the tiebreaker or the tie starter? I don't know.
Or the tie maker.
enabler.
No, it's the maker. The tie maker or the tie breaker. It's got a rhyme. Oh, she is the tie maker. It is a four-way tie.
Oh,
So we all get one.
No,
Or
you
we all
get
get
to-
a quarter of
You
inspiration.
gotta roll a d20. It's a roll-off. It's fight. Fight.
Everyone
fight,
has to roll?
fight.
Oh, yeah, because then, we don't know who did it.
Everyone must roll.
If it's a 4-way tie, we all vote for a different person.
Oh, no.
Split vote. Oh.
Oh wait, I added it on. Give me one moment.
How badly does Lucy? No. Alright, so yeah, Flick
Flick.
is the MVP. Good job.
Oh, I will squander it again. Don't worry.
Good work.
I will
everyone.
always waste these.
I will
I will
always
always
use them
squander that.
immediately. Inspiration's not for combat, it's for talking to old people.
Exactly. For... Don't worry, old guy. We got your back.
It's you. It's just this old guy in particular. We're really attached to him.
Yep.
He's cool.
Yeah,
I
he's
like
cool.
him.
I like same.
I'm glad you guys.
Back in my day, we killed all the dwarves.
These goddamn dwarves. Came
Yeah,
out of the
he's like, what
bushes,
do you
so
typically
short.
see?
You never see him coming. Yeah.
Yep. He looked at me, he's like, you a 4-way dwarf? Just his PTSD
And
kicks
he
in.
yelled, "And my axe!" And and he threw it at me, and I was like, "What the?" And killed my buddy.
Just not red. Well, anyway, on that note, it was fun.
On that note,
Yeah, good job.
Very
Good
fun.
game, guys.
Yeah.
Apologies for coming late again. I set my alarm early, and then I did the thing where you wake up to your alarm, you turn the alarm off, and then you immediately get hit with the falling back asleep.
Yep.
Oh, right back over, right? I was late last time, so yeah, no worries. I can't.
It happens.
Yeah.
All we really done was went over the recap and then we spoke to the mayor.
Yeah, exactly. So you
No.
barely missed anything, so. But yeah, well, it was fun. Yeah, talk to y'all next time for sure.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Next week feels so
Raven.
far.
Right.
Yes.
Just could we clarify the project situation? Do I need to be minusing like 5